Game starts with a warning about drug use, even though drugs were definitely involved in the making of it and are absolutely necessary to enjoy it. Game tries to Assassin's Creed us by pretending all its bugs and glitches are intentional. Nice try, game, but no one reads this shit. Except for losers on the internet who make videos nitpicking things. Reading narration.
Buck off! It's me, Phil, your divorce attorney. Welcome to Buck Thunder 2 Xeno Slaughter. Another Buck Thunder game. Your ex-wife is back and more evil than ever. She's sending a bunch of her new blood-sucking boyfriends out. So go shoot them. Just kill them all, Buck. That's the game.
Look, I'm all for fourth wall breaking meta humor, but this right here is a game that your character is playing in their bedroom, and later they'll meet several characters that will reference the fact that they are in a video game, and that brings up a lot of existential questions about whether or not video game characters also play video games and what that means for the balance of the universe. This is the Nathan Drake playing Crash Bandicoot problem all over again, and it's making my brain hurt.
Hey, open up! You gonna hide in there all day? I'm coming in! You better not be doing anything weird in there!
Not waiting for explicit consent before entering someone's room.
Mom told me I was in charge. She did it in secret so it wouldn't hurt your feelings, and Dad said that he flat out doesn't love you. It was actually pretty messed up.
Siblings.
Oh, what the Get down and stay quiet. I knew aliens were real.
Reacting this casually to an alien invasion while high on cocaine.
Oh my god, finally I'm free, thank God! What a nightmare! Listen, can you pull the inhibitor chip out of me? It's the metal thing stuck in me, just pull it out!
What the
Our protagonist sees an alien murder another alien and smoke a human and still decides it's a good idea to pick up a random alien and remove his inhibitor. Also, the alien he picks up just so happens to be friendly and functions like a weapon. Adventure just accidentally its way into this kid's front yard, and that is some plot convenient bullshit.
Got anything in here that emits, I don't know, microwaves? I know it's a lot to ask.
What, like a microwave? Oh, whoa. I can understand your gun now.
Transmitter microbes, they're contagious, but please just move past all this
Kenny had to spit up on the protagonist in order for them to understand him, but when it comes to their sister understanding, the game just yada yadas over it like I'm not gonna sin that shit anyway.
Where are we going?
To find somebody who can help! You ever been to the big city? Because you're about to, except that it's a space city!
Well, no. It's a city on a planet in space, much like a city on Earth is a city on a planet that also exists in space. As we'll find out later, Kenny has done a lot of space traveling, so Kenny should know this.
I've got a fully operational bounty suit in my cart over there.
Really? Well, that's convenient.
Just because you call attention to your own sins doesn't make them any less sinful.
Ooh, oops, sorry about all those pop-ups. I forgot to warn you about that. You can close them with the interact button, but they are gonna keep coming back nonstop. That's just gonna keep happening until you activate the license. Sorry, you better hurry up.
Trying to herd your audience into moving the plot along by doing things that will likely just annoy them into turning the game off.
Welcome to Mr. Keeps Dipshit. We're your friendly neighborhood pawn shop. Buy something or don't, nobody even cares.
Retail employees.
Hey, you can run, you know. I don't know if you do that. Try hitting the button on your screen. I can't say the name of the button because I have no clue what kind of controller or keyboard you're using.
They can code the game to show proper button prompts and text, but not dialogue.
Hey, I don't like getting up to take so I'm just gonna right here in the couch later. I don't have to right now, but just a heads up.
So what, we just jump into the deep end and start hunting down G3 officers, or what?
I'm not sure you're ready just yet. I mean, they don't let you the Glumpers at Glumpies without a level 4 pass, do they?
That's Glumpist, I think. I don't know, I never got into Star Trek.
I've never been topside.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, it's a topsider.
Not interested.
Hey, oh my god, I broke my leg coming down that pipe. Be careful.
Sorry to hear that.
Game solidifies my belief that being an introvert is the right choice.
Hey, that suit looks dumb. You look like a dumb idiot. Does that make you mad? I bet it pisses you off. I bet you're pissing your pants just thinking about it.
Kids.
Time to go to
I guess this time I ruined your picnic.
Look, I don't mean to rant, but I just can't with this banter. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll see myself out.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I could do this all day. Doesn't this rule? God, I love spewing big gloopy globs.
Oh, wait, I got a joke for this. Let's see. Something college girlfriend. Am I doing it right? Okay, as dumb as this game is, I have to give credit where it's due. The gameplay is really solid and genuinely fun. It's a love letter to games like Doom and Metroid Prime, and the boss battles in particular are rather creative and keep you on your toes. So here's a sin off, but don't get used to it.
But it is pretty crazy you killed a gang lord. And she was a woman, though. Not very feminist of you to kill a woman in power.
The no true Scotsman fallacy. Also, feminism is about equality, and one could argue that only killing the male targets and leaving the female target alive would be the exact opposite of feminism. Also, millennials. Running, shooting, jumping, falling. Excitement?
Huh? Did we just rescue some guys? Hey, listen, guys, we got you. You're free now. Go be free.
Mistaking lack of imprisonment for true freedom.
I've started to take care of the little burgles around my site. Fed them and clothed them. Healed them when they make mistakes. And you know, my mother, she always said, oh, you'll join T3 one day.
Ugh, this guy is basically every customer I ever had while working in fast food. Look, Gertrude, I don't care about your grandson's ingrown toenail surgery. All I asked was if you wanted any goddamn taco sauce. Ah!
Wish me luck. It was so nice meeting you.
Finally, thank God. I don't know how much more I could have taken.
The pot calling the kettle cringe.
Great work! Wow, wasn't that fun? Okay, see you later. I'm diving right back into Gene's old porn archives. Even AI can jack off.
FAP GPT.
I can tell you're pure of heart.
Sure. I mean, yeah, maybe.
He is not.
Okay, this should take us down into the mines. Going down, huh? Sorry, I almost made a crass joke, but I'm gonna save it. We're better than that. No crass jokes from me, that's a promise.
Trying to take the high road after you already globbed your shot.
Speed things up! I'm f***ing underwater here trying to keep things on schedule. And I figured, maybe you forgot that if you piss me off, I will kill you.
Walmart managers. Game takes a break from all the boring looting and shooting to bring us all the heart-pounding excitement of filing paperwork.
Damn, you filled out those papers like a son of a bitch. Like a real bitch you are. F*** you, you're promoted. Why? Because f*** you, that's why I don't need a reason. I'm Boss McBossington, and I'll be in here jerking off or whatever. And other stuff too. I don't give a
The CinemaSins hiring process.
We keep asking them to get a canary in case we hit a vein of carbon monoxide. You know, us moplets can breathe carbon monoxide, so we'd be fine. We just think it would be fun to rescue a dying bird. You know, anything to feel emotions again.
Getting your serotonin boost from dying animals.
This is the chosen one? Okay, I guess the lazy name was appropriate.
Letting your chosen one be decided by RNG.
Virgils, get him! Hurry. Hurry.
Hey, tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and use the disc encoder while you're sort of, stuck on the ground like that, doing whatever it is you're doing. So, don't be mad at us.
This guy gives our heroes a warp disk for free, and they repay him by stealing from him while he overdoses and then warping his house somewhere else. And we're supposed to root for these assholes?
Let me in there! Oh god, this feels amazing! You have no idea! Oh god, I'm in heaven right now! Oh, you should see this! Oh, ripping through his drill tendons like they're butter!
My dad when carving the Thanksgiving turkey. Or so I'm told.
Hey bud, the name's Gus. Feel good to meet you. Look at you, man. Pretty slick taking out Krubis like that. Rescuing me from indentured servitude, etc., etc.
I want to remove a sin for JB Smooth, but unfortunately not only is he the most useless weapon in the game, but also has the least interesting lines. So instead I'm going to add 3 sins for wasting his potential.
You shouldn't be hanging out with that Flimborg boy, you know? Can't trust that species.
Tweak's harmless and nice. You're being spacist.
Hey, that's my line. Also, it'll later turn out that Gene is right, so here's a sin for justifying Gene's interracial paranoia.
What is it?
Wait, you sound like you're copying my voice a little.
If I'm with someone for a couple seconds, it just happens.
You start copying their voice.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it very confusing, because commercials are usually designed to be heard from outside of the room, you know, so it's just going to be confusing to know who's talking if you're doing my voice.
Well, that's too bad. People should be smarter.
Arby's. Meat sandwich.
I'll give this game all of its sins back if Chris Atkinson does a live stream of this game where he just sits there and live sins all of the commercials. Also, Arby's.
Did you really kill another G3 guy? I mean, when the hell did you learn to do any of this stuff? Was it really just all those shooters you played in your room? Guess I'm glad space gave you an outlet. Who knows what you might have done on Earth?
Perpetuating the stereotype that video games make you a serial killer.
Are you kidding me? We had to get here when there's a goddamn sandstorm going on, bunch of sand in my eyes. No, you got a helmet on. No, I don't.
But apparently sand getting in your mouth isn't enough to deter you from expositing one-liners every 10 seconds.
Walk up into a Mac and Cheese Brothers construction site like you're some sort of Jesus Christ and just holy shit, well that's one way of dealing with them. Jesus Christ, who the are you? I mean, those could have been good guys. You know, they could have been on our side. They could have had quest lines, storylines, gifts. What are they called in a video game? Items, you know?
Game has its head so far up its own ass, it's giving itself a Skyrim job.
Thank you so much for saving me. Oh my god, thank you. But you know what? I'm kinda thinking I would've him. So now I don't know. I'm gonna go think about that.
Stockholm boners.
Are you looking for glory? Then join the G3 cartel. My name's Douglas, the G3 Chief of Training and Torture. Ignore that second bit for this ad. This was just about the training.
Extraterrestrial enemy enthusiastically enunciates exposition egregiously.
Mothers against violence. Oof, well, that falls in our favor, huh? We're not gonna have to worry about any trouble in this area.
Counting your mothers before they hatch.
So, hot stuff, why are you joining up?
I don't know. This is just what we do. Our whole race. We just joined the G3.
Yeah, man. Our whole race joins the G3. Well, 80% of us do, but the other 20%, we just sort of make fun of them until they join anyway. There's just no escaping it.
People who buy Apple products.
I'm sure you already know who I am, but for anyone living under a rock, I'm Douglas, G3 Chief of Training and Torture. And wouldn't you know it, I like to blur those lines a little.
Oh god, they dragged poor Tom Kenny into this, didn't they?
I'm forever in your debt. I don't know how I can ever repay you. God, my poor family. My wife Plimmy. My kids, Swoopy and Froopy.
Naming your kids after rejected ideas for the Seven Dwarves. So it's about to turn out that Dr. Droopy is actually Douglas tricking the protagonist into helping him, which isn't much of a twist considering Tom Kenny voices both characters. But it begs the question of how he locked himself out of his facility in the first place and what he would have done had the protagonist not shown up.
You fell for it, idiots! Thank God! Do you know how hard it is to solve a puzzle with a hangover?
Oh no, we helped the bad guy. How will we ever recover from...
All right, dip. Let's go.
What? No hello? Nice to meet you? Or thank you for saving me?
Why? Like you not dying there with some sort of favor to me? Hi, I'm Sweetie. Thanks so much for rescuing me. How is that, dip?
Well, if they had died, you would still be Douglas's prisoner. So yeah, I would say a thank you is probably in order.
Pretty cool, right? You're gonna find out real fast that I'm the best Gatlian. Smartest, most useful, best looking.
Narcissism. Sweezy is voiced by Betsy Sodaro, whom I wasn't familiar with, so I looked her up and found out she's done a lot of Adult Swim stuff, which makes sense. But I also saw she was in 2 episodes of the Baby Shark Show, so here's 2 sins for reminding me that that's a thing that exists.
Hey, kid. Another one down, huh? Great work. But, hey, there's something you should see.
You better come take a look at this cliche.
About to change. We've learned of a bold bounty hunter who's been bravely taking this G3 matter into their own hands.
News position.
So, what kind of stuff did you do in here? Like, anything gross? You have to tell me. Like, seriously, come on. We're best friends now.
Thinking friendship is an invitation to violate someone's privacy.
I'm the man of the house, so she needs to do what I say. And before anyone accuses me of being a misogynist, yeah, I know I'm a misogynist. We all know I'm a misogynist. That's bad, and I'm working on it. But this is about me being right and your sister being wrong.
Twitter. I mean X. I mean Elon Musk.
Come on, tell Gene I can date whoever I want. Thank you! Not that I needed your approval.
You literally just asked for it.
Oh, hey! You look nice! My name's Creature. The bad guys did experiments on me and f***ed me up real bad.
Discount Bobcat Goldthwait.
That's my best friend, Jeppy. Hey, Jeppy! Jeppy's dead!
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a sin off for Creature being such a great character and weapon, but you're pushing your luck game.
I honestly have no idea what I'm watching. I mean, I was able to get off to it, like, after a while. Honestly, now I love it, though. Like, all the tentacles and the moving parts, I don't know, there's something really endearing about it. Yeah. I mean, if I ever get out of here, I hope I can, like, bring this with me, at least. I mean, I don't even think I could go back to normal porn after this.
I'm not sure if I should sin this guy for forgetting hentai exists, or myself for knowing it exists. When in Rome. This is actually a really well done boss battle. After fighting each of these brothers separately and getting a feel for their attacks, you have to fight all three of them together and use everything you've learned in the previous fights at the same time. Am I about to remove another sin? Ugh, fine. But that's it. Third time's the charm, I swear to God.
Ah! Disgusting! Look at this! They're not even the same species! Do you know how many holes he has? And they're all really advanced level holes.
That didn't stop Commander Shepard.
Look, if you're really looking for trouble, maybe check out the new High on Life store in the slums.
Roll credits.
Wonder how my Bitcoin's doing. I can't get my apps to work here.
Bitcoin.
Okay. Hey, don't worry, detectives can always cut lines. The rules do not apply to the law.
This works.
We sell hyperbongs and hyperbong accessories.
That boy, right, I tell you what.
A hyperbong is a device used to absorb the life energy of another species in order to trigger a psychedelic effect in the operator.
Oh.
Welcome to Highway Village. Our currency here is tires, and we sacrifice our younglings to the Lord Asphaltia, High God of the Way.
Ohio.
It's my time to go. Oh, thank you for staying with me as I die. Oh, just don't leave.
And just like that, another candle is snuffed out in the wind.
Hey, where are you guys going? You promised me you'd stay with me until I die. Oh, hey, thanks for coming back.
This goes on for all the just shut up and die already amounts of time.
I'm fine now.
You had to do it. You had to put him out of his misery. It was like a really annoying horse with a broken leg. You know? Do you understand? Is there an equivalent to broken leg? You following here?
Justin Roiland's conversation with his lawyer in regards to his domestic abuse allegations somehow makes its way into the script.
Oh, that's a Gatlian. A regular old Gatlian doesn't look like it's in good health at all. Probably should just let it be, honestly.
We're about to learn that Kenny indirectly caused the genocide of his planet, and this busted Gatlian is the only survivor that knows this. Kenny will tell us the truth eventually, but not out of guilt. It's because he's afraid the surviving Gatlian will expose him. Had we not found this survivor, Kenny would have taken his secret to the grave and allowed himself to become a martyr for roping everyone into helping him fix a problem that he caused in the first place under the guise of heroism. Kenny. This is supposed to be funny, but ultimately the game robs us of what could have been a very interesting boss battle in favor of fighting wave after wave of generic enemies while a hologram of Dr. Giblets makes a bunch of jokes that don't land in the background.
Only one person could have survived all of that. Myself! I killed myself!
Finally!
It makes sense, you know. I always hated myself. I knew I'd get the guts to do it one of these days. Good for me.
Oh, that's dark. You remember what happened on my home planet, Gatlas? It got taken over by the G3, like yours. What if it was kind of, just a little tiny bit entirely my fault?
Hey there, welcome to Applebee's. I'm gonna be your waiter for the day. Can I get you started with one of our signature cocktails?
Applebee's.
Gatlas was isolated on the far edge of an asteroid belt, but I wanted out. Like, I wanted to see the galaxy. I wanted to see what everything out there had to offer. That's when Rel Del Mar crashed his ship into our planet. And after I helped him fix his ship, he wanted me to be a part of his crew. Obviously, a guy like Rel, he had to deal with all kinds of shady customers, and well, that led us to the G3. And Garmantuous, he'd never seen an alien like me, a talking gun with endless firepower, and I led the G3 right to Getless. We fought them off at first, but they came back with some super virus that damn near zombified everyone.
The game attempts to paint Kenny in a sympathetic light here, but if they didn't find Les Dewitt, he would have never revealed this information. Later, we find out that Les Dewitt is brain dead and only capable of saying his own name, and Kenny laments the fact that he could have gotten away with keeping his secret after all. Kenny is an asshole. Kenny.
Thanks for coming back for me. I didn't deserve your help.
It's not your fault. Well, no, that. It is your fault. You up enormously, but we'll deal with that later.
The G3 attacks the house because Jean puts out a bounty ad revealing their location. Which, granted, is a major oopsie doodle, but Kenny has some gargantuan-ass balls to try and lecture anyone after causing a literal genocide.
This was our home?
Pretty soon Earth is gonna look like this too.
We have got to stop the G3. Bitch! Sorry, nobody answered me. I asked if this was our home. Anyone? Fine, I don't need an answer.
God, yes, creature. It was our home, and it got all f***ed up. We're trying not to think about it too much.
Not answering a simple question because you can't manage your feelings like an adult.
Well, the least they could have... Huh, so your civilization had computers at least. That's good. I really wasn't sure how primitive you were.
He thinks we're not primitive because we have computers. That's adorable.
You're the one who dragged me out on this trip. I wasn't looking for anything serious, I just wanted to get laid. But even that turned out to be some weird Hellraiser puzzle.
Oh, shut up. Don't blame this on me. There's plenty of ways you could have figured out how to use my equipment, so to speak.
Domestic skip.
It all happened so fast. I thought they killed Les Dewitt. I told him everything as I watched the light leave his eyes. I didn't know he was gonna survive.
You mean you didn't think you'd ever have to tell us the truth?
Gus would be JB Smooth at Video Game Sins.
Thank you everyone for coming today to the inaugural Big Friendship Meeting. First item on the agenda is...
You don't have to do this, creature.
No, I insist. Kenny doesn't deserve any of this hate, right, Bounty Hunter?
Creature is such a beautiful soul, and he deserves all the sins off. Unfortunately, my hands are tied here, so instead I'm going to add another sin for Kenny. F*** Kenny.
Hey, you want to see my Kenny impression? Huh? Can you stop by the G3 headquarters real quick so I can sell out all my friends?
Kenny's still our friend.
No, it's fine. Let him go nuts.
Wait, I can do one too. Nobody loves me and I suck. I'm a piece of shit. A big dumb sicko who loves getting everyone killed.
Here's mine. Well, my name's Kenny. I'm sorry for what I did. I love you all very much, and I'll never do anything bad again, ever.
Audition tapes for Rick and Morty voice actor replacements somehow make their way into the game.
I'm bursting with love. Oh my god. Oh, like a bomb that's exploding with love for my papa. Oh, I'm like a bomb. What is it? Oh my god, what is going on? What is that thing that's appearing? Holy is that from the love that's happening? Oh my god, holy I'm like ejaculating, if you know what that means.
I'll see ya.
Jesus, these guys need therapy.
This scene is stupid, but therapy is something that everyone can benefit from, and to use it as an insult is frankly tone deaf. Not to mention that you're insulting the guys who literally just bridged the gap between you and the item you need to move forward. I guess what I'm saying is, the sin, like always, is Jared Leto.
Try human?
It's amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
Yo, bro, why you chiefin'? Pass the human already, man.
You do understand why we're mad at you, right?
Yeah, no and I'm sorry. You don't think I'm sorry?
Guys, not in front of Helen.
Oh, don't mind me. I love overhearing stuff. I call it the Erie Canal.
Eavesdropping.
All right. Let's see how many hours you logged in Fortnite or Minecraft. Do you play those games? I'm trying to do a sort of Psycho Mantis thing, but I can't actually access your temperature. Let's just say you played 90 hours of Rocket League. Wow. Quite the auto sports fanatic, huh?
Wow, this game thinks it's good enough to make Metal Gear Solid references. I don't know whether to laugh or be offended, which is honestly how I felt throughout most of the game.
Well, to be honest, I'd given up on everything before you guys came along. Before I found all of you. But now we're a team, and we're unstoppable.
God damn it. He's right.
You mean it?
Yeah, dumbass. We've all made mistakes.
Remember, kids, drugs fix everything.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna erase all your game data now. I can do that. It's easy. You'll have to start all over. Here we go. You ready?
Cutting off your nose to spite your face.
So what, all he can say is his name?
Let's do it.
Les, I can't.
Let's do it.
I'm so sorry.
Let's do it.
I can't believe I didn't have to tell everybody what I did.
Kenny, are you kidding me right now?
Kenny does himself no favors here. After trying so hard to paint himself as the victim, he says the most incriminating shit he possibly could, thus solidifying that he is a garbage person. And yet, the game will later act like a heroic sacrifice that he somehow survives is enough to undo all this. It is not. Let's Do It is a very powerful gun that is really fun to use, but he's held back by overheating and cooldown time mechanics. If you're going to give the player an 11th hour superpower cliche, you might as well go all out with it. That's like having a lightsaber, but every 15 minutes you have to plug it into the wall and recharge it.
Hey, it's me, Jack Black.
Hi, I'm Susan Sarandon.
Okay, bounty hunter.
Jack and Sue turned into goo in a game about drugs and thrills. But what the heck, they'll cash the check and wipe their ass with the bills.
Okay. Well, I guess this is goodbye. You're the best bounty hunter I've ever seen, and you're an even better friend. See you later, pal. I'll always be with you, and I love you.
The developers have you stick Kenny up an asshole so that you know he's an apple. Wait. Kenny survives this. Game concludes rather abruptly and thinks showing me pictures of everyone celebrating at Applebee's over 4 minutes of credits somehow counts as an ending. Game is wrong.
You humans really do continue to impress me. Please watch your step on the way out. These experiments are very delicate.
Okay. That's a lot. That was a lot. Maybe it'll get addressed in the sequel?
Sequel baiting via completely missable secret ending that players have to take multiple steps to unlock.